everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Autumn. Today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do a personality test, and then we'll see what kind of personality I am. All right, so let's just jump in. Okay, so you regularly make new friends. I'm gonna say kind of right in there. I do, but I don't, because I don't socialize with people very often, because sometimes people frustrate me. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Yes. I always thought that was just the ADHD. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. No, it makes me feel very awkward. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan, yes. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Sometimes. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. 100%. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. No. We'll go about middle here. Because, again, the ADHD kicks in and it's like, oh, I'm doing this. Oh, no, I want to do this now. That's how it goes. You are very sentimental. I guess that depends, so we'll go in the middle here. You like to organize tools like schedules and lists. Oh, you like organizing tools like schedules and lists. I do. Yeah, for the most part, I do, yes. Okay, even a small task can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Oh, even a small mistake. I don't know if I'm reading these right. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. I guess that really depends on what I'm doing. I'll go neutral, because sometimes it can and sometimes it doesn't. Just depends on... Now, if it's a bunch of small mistakes, then I'm like, okay, Autumn, you know what this is. Why are you being kind of dumb about it? Okay. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Big no. I cannot. You are too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative work. Ow, Jeb. I got a Jebby attacking my foot. No. I do not. Okay. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. Oh, man. Most times, yes. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Yeah. Like, just... I don't know. I like just doing what I want to do when I want to do it. Is that so much to ask? Like, let me just be. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I've kind of learned to just not care what people think about me. You're gonna like me or you're not going to, and there's nothing that I can say or do. I mean, there probably is, but I'm not, like, I don't care if you don't like me. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Sorry, not sorry. You enjoy participating in you enjoy participating in group activities. Depends on the group activity. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. No, I need things to be complete. Like, I like true crime. I basically avoid unsolved cases because it bothers me so much not having answers. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Oh, absolutely. You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. I mean, I look at things and I'm like, oh, that could be interesting to do. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. We can go neutral. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worst. Yes. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. No. I like to be I have an issue with control. If I don't have it, then I feel like chaotic. So I take the leadership. I just do that. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. Agreed. I can't draw a stick person. I'm awful. I'm not artistic. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on reality and less on their feelings. Um, this is difficult because it's really situational, so I'm gonna go in the middle. You prefer to do your chores before I allow. Nope. If I had to pick between vacuuming or taking a nap, I'm gonna take a nap. You enjoy watching people argue. Absolutely not. That's just childhood trauma that I don't need to unpack right now. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself, for the most part. Your mood can change very quickly. Situationally, yes. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. I can. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Yes, and that's also ADHD. You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. No, I have not. Your soul goes into the universe. Your body either is cremated or goes in the ground in your worm food. That's what happens after you die. I don't have this existential need to know if I'm going someplace better. My energy is just going into the universe. That's what matters to me. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. No, I'll take being with my squish and my brother and sister-in-law, because without them there would be no squish. Regardless, you become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. No, I think I maybe get more interested. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. I wouldn't say it's easy, but I do try. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. I'm gonna say no because I try to just get stuff out of the way right away, but otherwise I'll forget. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. I'm gonna go in the middle because sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Also, very situational. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is what you need. Absolutely not. I need to not be around people. You enjoy going to art museums? No. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings? Absolutely not. I am an empath, so I am the sponge of other people's emotions. You like to have a to-do list for each day. I actually do. Putting them together is something I'm not good at, though. I do not put to-do lists together. So the first thing on my to-do list should be make a to-do list. I need to start doing this. You rarely feel insecure. Very false. I frequently feel insecure. You avoid making phone calls. Yes, I actually will sit and practice. Sometimes I will even write out what I will say. And if the conversation strays from my script, I do panic a little bit. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. I wouldn't say I spend a lot of time, but I do like to look at things that do differ from my opinion because I am of the belief that there is. Well, okay, we'll go political on this one for a second. So I very much more so believe that we shouldn't do things based off of parties. We need to be making choices whether the thing we are making the choice on is right or wrong. So that's how I feel. And I already forgot what the last question was, so this is probably all irrelevant. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. I am the one to contact the people that I talk to, but to initiate activities, no, I don't. So we'll go in the middle. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. No. If my plans are interrupted most of the time, like say their plans have been made that I have to go somewhere and then somebody's like, oh, I can't go. Then I'm like, oh, darn, but I'm like happy dancing inside. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Yes. You ever have those nights where you're like laying in bed and you, for some reason, you think of something that you did when you were like 7 years old and you're like, why would I do something like that? Now I'm just feeling all that shame and awkwardness all over again. Those are frequently how I live my evenings, my nights. That's why sleep is so difficult to come. You rarely contemplate the reason for human existence or the meaning of life. I'm gonna go in the middle. That's a rabbit hole that sometime I probably could get into. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Sometimes, yes. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault. Yes, I do. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Yes. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed by you. Absolutely. These are all like, now we're hitting like some home runs and I feel really called out. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I kind of have that right now, actually. So now that I'm working from home, I literally just get to come sit in my office here. And I mean, I work the same thing as other people, but I don't have to work side by side with people, like physically. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. No, I love philosophy. You feel more drawn to places with busy bustle. No. No. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. For the most part, yes. You often feel overwhelmed. Oh, all the time. You complete things methodically without skipping over steps. No. I skim a lot. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. We're going to go middle on that one because sometimes yes, sometimes no. Also situational. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I probably would. You struggle with deadlines. No. Nope. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Nope. And let's see my results. I don't know why my gender matters. Your personality type is adventurer. Adventurers are flexible and charming, always ready to explore and experience something new. Well, that's true. 80% introverted. Introverted individuals tend to prefer fewer, yet deep and meaningful social interactions and often feel drawn to calmer environments. Absolutely. 59% observant. Observant individuals are pragmatic and down to earth. They tend to have strong focus on what is happening or very likely to happen. That's also very true. Feeling, 61%. Feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. Yes, there we go with the empathy as an empath. 58% prospecting. Prospecting individuals are very good at improvising and adapting to opportunities. They tend to be flexible nonconformists who value novelty above stability. Yes, I do. turbulent. Turbulent individuals are self-conscious and sensitive to stress. They feel a sense of urgency in their emotions and tend to be success-driven, perfectionist, and eager to improve. Wow. I feel so called out on that one. That's kind of neat. That's pretty cool. So I'm an adventurer. All right. So I will put the link to this down below in the description box. I want to see, leave in the comments if you take it, what your personality type is. And let's see if maybe we jive. All right? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Okay, so with that, thanks for watching. If you did like it, please like and please subscribe. Or do neither. I'm just happy that people are here watching. Thank you for being here. And oh, I forgot. It's late. I haven't taken my meds in a hot minute. Just don't tell anybody. But do tell your mom I says hi. And peace out, Girl Scouts.